it working now? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So we have Joan here, right, Joan?
Hello.
Joan is from Spain.
Yeah.
Joan is from Spain, and Joan has been writing a book that will be called. What will be the title of the book?
Economics and You.
Economics in You.
And You.
And You. Economics and You.
Yeah.
But this is not just about economics. This is
No,
about,
it's about economics of happiness.
right, economics of happiness. This
So,
is
because I think that everything becomes in yourself. So if you feel happy, the way you are going to behave and your way you are going to be a consumer, that
Right.
impacts a lot on not only on your happiness and also in general economics.
right. Yeah.
And also has a very deep impact on environment, on our way of living, and also the sense of having a good life.
Why did you even decide to start writing the book?
Yeah, when I studied at the university, I realized that economics were a tricky kind of subject because economics has claimed always to be a science. But I do not agree really that economics is a science.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, but I cannot say that because otherwise,
A lot of professors would start arguing, like, what do you say?
yeah. So, but I realized that decisions that so economics is a kind of, how to explain, it's not in the sense of a science, it's more like saying a technique. And we have lots of things that we can do and take lots of decisions, and the decisions we take depend on our environment and depend on ourselves. So the values we have, that help to take better decisions.
Okay. And it's all about happiness, right? So the happiness is in the center of this research.
Yeah.
It's all supposed to lead to being happy, to be a happy person,
Yeah,
right?
and also to learn to be happy.
To learn to be happy. Okay.
Because when you go to school, you learn lots of things. You learn maths, you learn story, you learn
Right.
physics, you learn,
Yeah.
I don't know, languages.
Right.
But you are never taught to be happy.
Exactly. That's a very good point. So they give us this academic knowledge, but there's no spiritual knowledge or how to be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is so important. We're missing it. Everybody's missing it. So when people become happy, not happy, but rich, does it mean that they become happy?
No. So having money can help you to feel happy. But it's just not an illusion, but it's something that is for a short period of time.
Oh,
It's like a drug. So
right.
a drug can help you in a very specific moment to feel better, but it's not something that in per se is good for you.
Right, like a dopamine,
Yeah.
the hormone of pleasure. You get the
That's
pleasure,
it.
then it just goes away in some time.
So the problem is not having money. So not having money can result in that your happiness cannot be as high as it could be for the fact of not having money. But the more money you have, that doesn't mean that you are going to be more happy or happier.
Yeah, like happier and happier and happier. So these billionaires that's supposed to be the happiest people ever, right, on the planet, but
No,
we don't know, right?
they can be miserable.
Can be miserable, exactly, but there's so much more. Can you say that becoming happy is actually, like, to be happy is actually a science? Like, we should, just like you said, we should learn to be happy.
So I think that every time we are more conscious
Okay.
that maybe spiritual things are more important than material things. So you can buy a car, or you can buy a bigger car, or you can buy a second car. But this is going to impact on your sense of happiness for a very short period of time. Because when the value of things goes down when you have them.
Yes, of course. Yeah, you
So-
want it so much. Oh my god! Tomorrow,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a car, and it's just a telephone. You get
Yeah.
used to it.
Yeah. So then the more you have has not a real relationship with the way you feel.
Oh, yeah, these are good words. And today we've talked about the survey that you've taken, these 11 or 10 questions that you had for the students, right?
Yeah.
And can you tell us again, about your survey, these 3 questions? Oh, no, the
Three
things.
moments,
Yeah,
three
yeah.
moments in your life that you remember as a very happy moment.
Right.
And most of the students said that were moments that our relationship had a very close relationship with their families and situations with their friends and with their students that they have been sharing their life for many years.
Right.
So graduation times are very, very common to say that this has been the most important and the most happy time in their life. Also, becoming aunt or becoming uncle, and and things like to have a cat and adopt a cat have been also important. When someone is her birthday and had a special celebration. So most of them are situations that are feelings that you can just say are memories. So are not related to material things. So it's not the parcel that they receive. It's
Yeah.
not something that they got. Is the moment, is that something that fills you in your inside.
Wow, these words are very beautiful, exactly.
Yeah.
You feel your emotional condition.
Yeah.
Like with feelings and emotions, right? So
Yeah.
it's about feelings and emotions. And
Yes.
it's very interesting, you've mentioned this word memories.
Memories.
So memories, they trigger these emotions, right? The warmth of the heart, the families, the way they were taking care of us. It's just amazing. Exactly. No one said it was a new telephone,
No.
something material, right?
No.
A new purse or something like pants or clothes.
No.
Yeah.
Or to buy a bag or to no.
Yeah. Wow. This is great. And do you think that people do you even ask people these questions, like ordinary people? In class, we talked a lot about it, but in real life, do you even talk to people about happiness?
Yeah. One of the things that surprised me and was an amazing response was happiness is to wake up in the morning and to be close to the person or to the people that you wanted that you want to be,
Right.
and to be at the right place at that time,
Right.
and feel that you want to have more time just with this sensation. So it's a sensation of fulfillment.
Yeah. Sensation of fulfillment. Exactly.
Yeah. So this is the answer that was for me more interesting and surprising, because it was a very young person who gave that response. Yeah.
That's great. So it is also true for you, right?
Yeah, I think that happiness, you can train your happiness,
Oh.
because there are so many things that can just put you out of your way to happiness.
Yeah.
So, because happiness is not a destination, it's just the path and enjoying the path,
The process.
the process.
Well, it's great, exactly, because a lot of us, like ordinary people, we think of happiness as a result.
No.
Like we're like, oh, someday I'll be happy when I buy the house or the car, I have children or something.
No.
But it's the path. It's just brilliant. Yeah, it's a process. It's a very long process. It's the
Yeah,
whole life. The life
and you
itself.
have to enjoy the process because you never know if you are going to reach that goal.
Right, exactly. When you were younger, say 20 years ago,
Yeah.
right? So I'm 40 right now. You're a little bit older than 60, right? So we have some age difference. And when you were like me, what were you thinking of? Did you ever think of happiness? Or you had something else in your mind?
No, because we have not been trained to think about that. We have just to be trained to have and not to be. So, and we have to change this way of thinking because you are not what you are because you have more things. You are better if you can share all your knowledge, if you can share all your experiences, and this is what makes the difference, in my opinion.
It's amazing what you've just said. You are not about having, but you are about being, right? It's
Yeah.
not about what you have, but who you are, like to be.
Yeah.
Wow, this is so deep. It's so great.
Yeah, but this is something that is an evolution because, when you are young, you just think about having a house, having a car,
Yeah,
just growing up your children,
yeah,
and you have maybe to do all this. But there are other things that are going to help you to enjoy your life. So, what is to have a good life?
yeah.
So, that's the main question.
That's the main question, exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. It's great that what you've just said as well. We have to train ourselves to be happy.
For sure.
Wow. Yeah, it's not about buying things more and more and more, but it's about training ourselves to be happy. That's amazing. There's so many things to think about. When do you think you're going to finish the book?
Oh, don't know, but I'll try to make an effort and to finish maybe by January or February.
Okay.
And
So let's keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Crossed.
Okay.
Yeah, so thank you so much for this interview.
Oh, yeah.
I wish we could do it for longer, like for 2 hours probably. I have so many questions, but still, what you just said, there's a lot to think of.
Thank you for allowing me to express all my ideas, and I'm happy to share all this with you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Joan. Yes.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.